Hello, hello. It is your Wednesday read aloud. We are on chapter 11 in Pottymouth and Stoopid by James Patterson. Chapter 11 is called The Blame Game. When you're Pottymouth and Stoopid, you get blamed for all sorts of stuff you don't actually do. Remember that disgusting lunch in the cafeteria? The mystery meat in the mushy sauce and a bed of rice that might have been moving? The one everybody called, "When you find out what it is, don't tell me." Well, somehow that was our fault. Stoopid gave them the recipe, went the rumor, and Pottymouth told them to pour schnitzel flick all over it. When the basketball team lost its first game, everybody blamed Michael. Pottymouth called the other team Flufferknuckles. That's why we lost. He fired up the enemy with his potty mouthing. Not true, of course, but the truth seldom has anything to do with good Pottymouth or Stoopid story. For instance, did you know that I'm the one who opened the hamster cage in 5th grade class and set Scruffy free? Yeah, I didn't know it either. From what I heard, I saw the word ham on the cage. I thought there were sandwiches inside, and I was hungry. Then there was that disastrous field trip on the Natural History Museum. The trip when the whole Tyrannosaurus Rex skeleton in the lobby toppled to the ground. They say I yanked out the ankle bone so I could take it home to my dog. I don't even have a dog. I told anybody who'd listen, which nobody would. When Anna started hanging out with us, she got blamed for stuff too. The power outage during the big vampire battle scene in the movie everybody was watching during study hall. Anna Botanica pulled the plug on the extension cord, proclaimed Kaya. She thought it was a bright orange Twizzler and tried to eat it. And so it went, day after day. Pottymouth did this, Stoopid did that, Anna Botanica did everything else. I realized that Michael and I had been Pottymouth and Stoopid for so long, most of the kids at school didn't know our real names. That was okay, I guess, because we didn't want to know their names either. Chapter 12, All Shapes and Sizes. When you think about bullies in middle school, you probably picture gnarly mouth breather with huge head and tree stump neck. Well, at our school, we have a pair of extremely vicious bullies. Kaya, Kaneki, yep, she hasn't changed a bit since pre-K, and Tiffany Blurk. That's right, they're both girls, not muscle-bound boys. Day in and day out, those two girls pick on Anna Bertoni without mercy. Most of the junk they pull took place during gym class. They hid her school clothes so she had to go to class in sneaky workout gear. They poured baby oil on the floor in front of her locker. They filled her backpack with shaving cream. They stole her Snickers bar and refilled the wrapper with wet newspaper. The one day in the cafeteria, Kaya and Tiffany went too far. When Anna wasn't looking, they snatched her most prized possession, her basketball scorebook, and sent it down the dirty tray line. It was like running a paperback book through a car wash without a car. The thing was soaked, trashed, mangled, mashed. Anna had spent hours recording every single shot of every single game in that book. Now the pages were all glued together and covered with smushed lima beans. Of course, Kaya and Tiffany denied everything. "She did it herself," they whined to Miss Ratner, who was on cafeteria duty that day. "She left it on her tray accidentally and purpose, just so she could blame us." Anna was furious, but she didn't show it. She just went back to class and kept scoring hundreds and getting A+ on everything the school threw at her. But Michael and I knew Anna was really hurt. We also knew she'd just learned what we'd learned a long time ago. Fly under the radar. Keep a low profile. That way you make yourself a smaller target. "If you stay invisible," said Michael. It's harder for the Snufflefliglies, Flufferknuckles, to take shots at you. Anna had a saying of her own. Revenge is a dish best served cold. At first, I thought she was talking about the corn dogs in the cafeteria because they were like fake meat popsicles wrapped in pre-chewed Fritos. But a few days after the incident with Anna's scorebook, there was another incident. One that everybody talked about for weeks. Because it happened to two of the school's prettiest, most popular people, Kaya and Tiffany.